Okay, everyone, and welcome back. I'm joined today by Ryonix, otherwise known as just an Aussie Yuri.
G'day everyone, my name is Ryonix.
So let's go. I don't know, Jack. Are you sure?
Yes, I feel so much better now.
I can take a day off. It'll probably be fine.
I'll be okay. See? I handed her the thermometer. It was a mercury thermometer, and I carefully let it reach only a near fever point. I didn't lie when I said I felt better, but I did still have a fever.
Well, all right then. Please, stay safe and call if there's any problems. Anything at all, okay?
Okay. She left, and I got to work. There was a trace of my past somewhere in the apartment. There had to be. I didn't know where it was or what it would look like, but I hoped that Anna had brought something with her here. I was going to find it. Then I'd confront Anna with it, and whatever happened after that, I wasn't going to let anyone get killed. I really should have done this before, I thought. It would have saved me a lot of grief. But it was no use thinking about what could have been, so I searched. I didn't have to search long. I found what I was looking for in Anna's nightstand in the top drawer. It was the only thing there. Oh, here we go. Or she'd wanted me to find it. When I saw it, I didn't think it was the clue I was looking for. It was a picture book. A badly made one, too. Thick pieces of paper stapled together, the drawings smeared on with crayons. I read it on a whim. I was curious. I read it on a whim. By the last page, I wasn't curious anymore. This wasn't a picture book. It was a confession. The little wolf.
Oh, no.
There once was a little wolf. It had a mummy wolf and it had a daddy wolf. But Mommy Wolf and Daddy Wolf didn't love the little wolf. Why is that? They didn't love it, and they didn't love each other, and they fought and fought and fought and fought. And then one day, something happened, and the little wolf was all by itself. But the little wolf didn't stay alone for long. One day, a family of sheep took it in. There was Mommy Sheep and Daddy Sheep, and the little lamb and the big dog named Buddy.
Hi, buddy.
They were a happy family, but they didn't like wolves. Daddy Sheep said to the little wolf, "Wolves should be all locked away," and he also said, "You are lucky to be alive." They did not know that the little wolf was a wolf. So the little wolf played along, and it went baa-baa like a sheep and ate grass like a sheep, and for a while it was happy. But it wasn't happy for long. The little wolf was a wolf. It was hungry.
No.
It needed to hunt. It knew how to hunt, too. It had seen Daddy Wolf hunt. It had seen him do all kinds of things. The first thing that the little wolf hunted was the big dog named Buddy. Mommy Sheep and Daddy Sheep were really scared. "Oh no," they said. "There are wolves around. We should be careful." They didn't know the little wolf had done it. But the little lamb did know. The little lamb didn't like the little wolf. The little wolf was afraid. The little lamb was going to tell Mommy Sheep and Daddy Sheep everything. And it did tell them. But the sheep didn't believe the little lamb. They didn't believe one word. Why is that? And days passed, and weeks passed, and the little wolf was hungry again. Very hungry. And so one night, it went to Mommy Sheep and Daddy Sheep's room, ripped them open while they were sleeping. It got their blood all over itself. And then the little wolf went to the little lamb. The little lamb was awake. The little lamb had heard the noise of its parents being hunted. It saw the blood, and it smelled the blood too. The little wolf came closer. And as the little wolf came closer, it saw that the little lamb was not a lamb at all.
I've
It
got
was a
more blood.
wolf. Just like the little wolf, it had been hiding here with all those sheep. Maybe it did not even know that it was a wolf. The little wolf did not kill it. The little wolf could not hunt one of its own. Well, so the little wolf went away. But before it left, the little wolf promised they would meet again. They would be two wolves in a world of sheep. You bitch. I found it hard to stand back up. This is what you wanted me to remember? This is what you... This psycho had taken everything from me, had almost done so a second time. And for what? I swear. I spoke aloud. I imagined my family there with me. The family she'd taken. I swear. I'd what? Not even killing her seemed enough anymore. Or maybe it would be enough. As long as we made it hurt. Where am I? I stirred, only slightly awakening, dazed, not knowing if what I'm feeling around me is a dream or delusion or reality. I'm sitting up, but I am not sitting still. There's rumbling underneath me. There's wind in my face. I try to speak. My limp mouth only manages a rasping breath.
Oh. Awake already. Tisk tisk. That won't do.
A familiar beasting of pain pinches the back of my neck. I feel myself sinking. Then I feel nothing. I am gone. No more rumbling, no more wind in my face, no more me. By the time Anna came home, I had been stewing in my hate for hours. My hate for her had become a living thing, eating away at me.
I'm back. Jack? Hello?
I tried to say hi back, but I couldn't. If I said anything at all, the hate would come spilling out of me, and it wasn't time yet.
Where are you, Jack?
Anna sounded worried. This made me happy. I couldn't fake it anymore. If she saw me, she would know. I ran to the bathroom, slammed the door shut, and locked it. I'll be here, I thought. Until it's time, I'll stay here. If I see her, I'll lose my mind. Anna's footsteps came pattering over to where I was.
Sweetie, are you okay?
She tried the handle and found it locked.
You're still sick? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone to work.
There was a pause, then she tried again to open the door.
Hey, at least say something. You're scaring me. Jack, can you hear me?
I'm fine. A sigh of relief.
Oh, good. Let me in now, darling.
No. I'm staying here for a while.
Please open the door, Jack. You don't sound all that good. You sound like you're in pain.
I said I'm fine. There came another long moment of silence.
Please, tell me what's wrong.
This time I didn't answer. I lay down on the cold, tiled floor. I would stay like this until I felt it was about 6 o'clock. It's not like I had a clock in here with me, but it was better to guess than to go out now.
Jack?
Go away. She walked away, and I thought that was it. Oh, you fool. She walked away, and I thought that was it. But I heard her come back a minute later.
I'm coming in, Jack. Stand back from the door.
The hell are you? Something large and heavy struck the door. So loud and heavy it didn't even make a sound. Stop it! It struck again, and then once more. The flimsy wooden door was starting to cave in at the handle. Any more and it would splinter. Anna, stop! There was a dull thud as she let something heavy drop to the floor.
Come out, then.
I hesitated.
All right.
She grunted as she picked her tool back up again. No, wait! Stop! I'm coming out. The door handle was smashed so badly it almost refused to open.
Oh, Jack.
Anna dropped what turned out to be a sledgehammer, dropped it next to her purse, which was on the floor.
Yeah, Kara.
She all but jumped on me with open arms.
Don't do that to me again.
I backed off away from her.
7. Oh, nope. Another kaiju.
Good timing.
Thank you, Kaiju-senpai.
I thought that was the sound effect of her going yonder.
Oh, nice. Oh, that actually happened to me during the stream yesterday. Somebody hosted. Yes, she's the yandere. Somebody hosted.
No, she's completely sane. Just look at her eyes. Her normal eyes.
But I think somebody hosted, and the GIF that I have to pop up when you host is Yuri with the realistic eyes.
Ah.
And it, because of where I have the alert notifications positioned, Yuri's face with those just horrifically realistic eyes just sitting there penetrating you was superimposed over Anna's face, and it legitimately jump scared me.
Nice. Excellent. Classic.
In fact, unless I'm mistaken and somebody else can get me a clip or something later, something is wrong. I can feel it. What happened, Jack?
Nothing happened.
Is it your...
She went to feel my temperature with her hand, but I slapped it away. Don't touch me.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. To quote myself, for fuck's sake. The words stunned her for a second.
And we were making such great progress. What
Wow,
went
are you
wrong?
a fucking psychiatrist? Jeez.
Right? What went wrong?
You know what went wrong. You know damn well. Everything's been wrong ever since the beginning.
You're not making any sense, Jack. For now, just calm down. It's going to be all right.
No, stay away from me. My back touched a wall. I stumbled. Anna bent down as if to tie her shoelaces.
Suddenly, it occurs to me that there may or may not be a reason.
Funny.
Oh, boy. Also, what's Anna doing down there?
You'll see. I saw her hand go into her purse. Then she leapt.
Perfect timing to turn the sound back up.
Oh yeah. She was on me before I could react. I thought she stabbed me with something, gut me then and there. Instead, she wrapped her arms around me and put her lips to mine. I tried to pry her off, but she'd coiled herself around my body like a snake. Wow. I couldn't find purchase. I panicked. Her kissing was violent, hardly kissing at all. More like she was biting my lips off. I tried to put my hands between us and rip her from me, but Anna wouldn't budge. felt powerless. I couldn't even scream. I tried to, but it was too muffled for anyone to hear. Then, in a moment of luck, I managed to stumble around, Anna still on me until she was the one with her back to the wall. I half ran, half fell into the wall. Anna took the brunt of the impact.
Owie. That hurt.
She was down on her knees now, rubbing the back of her head with her left hand. Go fuck yourself. My lips pulsed with pain, felt raw. I touched them and my hand came back bloody. God damn it. You're real. I realized very late that there had been another flash of pain during our struggle, a feeling like someone had pinched me very strongly on my left shoulder. There's no veins there! I looked at the spot and found nothing there. Anna, what was... It's just muscle and nerve! Anna looked at me, smiled, and opened up her right hand.
She's working on desperation, damn it.
It took me a few seconds to see what she was holding there. My eyes were having trouble focusing. Oh. A syringe. You know what? An empty syringe. I'm not even gonna... It's great, it's fine. This is lovely. I love it, it's great. Oh, shit.
That sure was tricky.
What did you drug me with? She waved the question away like it was no concern of mine.
Something to help you go into a nice, long sleep. Isn't that nice? Then we can begin your re-education. Your re-education.
Don't fuck with me. I took a step towards her. My legs felt heavy. Was it just me, or was it already getting hard to move? I think the point is that it's just you, Jack. I will never go through that again. You hear? I grabbed at her, but my hand struck the wall instead, almost a second after Anna had slid out of the way.
Easy now.
She put a hand on my shoulder.
Just, what are you trying to do?
Fuck off! I twisted around to get at her, but it was like moving underwater.
Oh, please don't do this, Jack.
She has such a sweet smile.
I know. You're making it too fun to tease you. I won't be able to hold back.
God, is that you, or is it fucking you?
I mean...
Yeah, I stumbled down, just barely catching myself before my head hit the floor. My eyes wandered up to the ceiling. My limbs were lead. I felt I could not move.
There you go.
Help. I was a fly. Help. Trapped in a spider's web.
Honestly, what are you doing?
Help. With no way out.
Stop that!
Help!
The neighbors will think we're weird.
I went to shout again, but something caught in my throat. Instead, I nearly coughed my lungs out into the floor. Oh, Nick, with the quips, with the witty jokes.
Oh, all tuckered out now, sweetie? Goodness, you really have some bite in you. You're pretty scary. Next time, I'll definitely... What's that?
I heard it then, too. The front door handle rattled, and someone banged on it twice.
Ah.
Anna laughed.
I think I know who it is.
And it dawned on me, too. I tried to shout again, but I was still coughing. Anna went to the front door on tiptoes and checked the peephole. She had to put a hand over her mouth to stop herself from giggling. To me, she mouthed the words, "Guess who?" I knew who. She was here early, and I'd failed her. Anna waited until the banging started again. In a single fluid motion, she unlocked the door, opened it, and stood back. Grace stumbled in, her toothpick of a knife in hand.
Jack! What?
Anna was a blur. She elbowed Grace in the stomach, then jumped back as if expecting Grace to slash at her. Grace did nothing of the sort. Her knife slipped from her hand. She fell down right after it.
Huh? That's it? Really?
After closing and locking the door again, Anna stepped closer, feelers now. She kicked Grace in the ribs.
You invade someone's home, and this is all you can do? Someone's precious home? Please, stop.
Did you just
Yeah, I might
go
have.
back?
I'm sorry.
Anna sighed.
You're hopeless.
She went to her purse and rummaged through it.
I knew you had your hand in this. You're the only one who can corrupt my Jack this way. Well, no more.
Anna brought back another syringe, this one still filled with a clear liquid.
This is a Jack dose. Try not to die, okay?
Stop. Stop that. I had managed to stand back up. I wasn't going to let this freak hurt Grace. Leave her alone. Crusader didn't do that.
Do what?
I looked again. It had already been done. The syringe was empty. I'd been too slow.
Sit down and be a good, patient boy again, while I decide what I'll do with this girl.
Anna wandered off into another room. She shouted from there.
Do we have any rope, Jack?
Anna wandered off into another room. She shouted from there. Right-clicked again.
I did? Oh, tits.
Yeah.
I'm sure I bought some.
I rushed to where Grace was on the floor. She wasn't squirming in pain anymore. Instead, she was lying down, incredibly still. For a second, I thought she was dead and my heart sank. But she was still alive. She was breathing quick, shallow breaths. Her eyes were closed but fluttering. Shit. I needed to get her to a doctor. I looked up to the entrance. By some miracle, Anna had left the key in the door.
What about duct tape, Jack? Hey, Jack!
I managed to turn the key in the lock, even in the state I was in. I turned back to Grace. Though she probably couldn't hear me, I had to tell her something. Grace, I'll go get help. I'll be back soon. I couldn't carry her out. I was on the verge of collapsing on my own. The best I could do was get someone down on the street to help me. I turned the handle, using both hands. The door wouldn't open. 'Cause you locked it! What the... Oh no. The door was bolted shut. Anna must have added the bolt lock on her own. Mine and Grace's apartment didn't have one. I tried to unlock it, but my fingers wouldn't move like I wanted them to. I tried and tried again. At best, I managed to get my nails caught on the bolt, almost ripping them off. I nearly cried from frustration. Damn it, damn it, damn it! On the verge of giving up and letting go, I looked around the small apartment and found my means of escape.
I'll either have to use my really nice cuffs on her, or go to... Jack? Where are... Oh, shit!
Anna had seen me hanging out of the window, legs first. She ran over to me. I slid further back.
Jack, you'll fall!
Yeah. It was a miracle I'd managed to slide back the curtains and open the window with my useless hands. Stay away from me. I was holding onto the windowsill with open palms and I was slipping.
No! You'll hurt yourself. Take my hand.
I glanced at the street below. When I'd gone to climb out, it didn't look like much of a drop. This was only the second floor after all. Now I wasn't so sure. There was so much empty space between me and the hard concrete.
Take my hand, Jack.
If I landed well, though, I'd be fine. Probably.
What are you waiting for?
Anna grabbed my wrists. Bye.
Ow.
My hands let go.
There's the broken leg.
Yep, I was not connected to anything. I floated. Ah! The impact knocked the wind right out of me. There wasn't much pain, but I knew I'd landed badly. I looked down at my body. My leg was a shape no leg should be. I come back to consciousness, gasping for air. I look at my leg. There's a blanket over it. I push the blanket aside. My leg is there, in a cast. It's ramrod straight. The sight calms me. Only then do I realize that I'm not in my hospital bed. I'm in a wheelchair, in some abandoned place. It's cold.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Anna is there, with a large sack of who knows what at her feet. I wait until my breath is back before speaking. Of course you're here. Has there ever been a bad moment in my life without you? She says nothing, only smiles. I look around.
I do, Bun Bun, yes.
So, you kidnapped me. The hospital will find you.
No. I didn't kidnap you, dear. You were discharged. I did all the paperwork and everything. You got out a little early. I'm sure that makes you glad. But you were sleeping, so I had to sign for you as well. The doctor didn't mind much, though. He even let me cancel your rehab facility stay. Okay, so this is after the... Okay.
Yes. This is present time.
Okay, got it.
God damn it. That asshole of a doctor. So nobody is looking for me. This is it. She has me where she wants me. Yeah, it's almost like she planned this out.
Right.
She's won. Or at least that's what I want her to think. I slip my thumb under my cast and smile. It's still there, right where I put it. Why did you bring me here, Anna? And where is here?
You mean you don't recognize it? Take a look outside. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring those bells. That's all I have for today. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye, everyone.